In response to the Trump administration's flurry of actions during the first 100 days, hundreds of lawsuits have been filed. CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman takes a look now at some of those cases. Hey, Katrina, so tell us, how many lawsuits have been filed, and primarily, what are the issues they're focusing on?
So, Lindsay, there have been more than 300 lawsuits filed against the Trump administration's actions since he took office. And those lawsuits focus on a range of topics. They touch immigration, they touch the DOJ task force cuts, LGBTQ issues, and public health. Now, the largest group of these lawsuits relate to immigration issues. That includes lawsuits challenging the executive order to end birthright citizenship, as well as attempts by the Trump administration to deport Venezuelan nationals using the Alien Enemies Act. Now, that is a wartime authority that hasn't been used since World War II. But in both of these cases, the courts have temporarily blocked the Trump administration from enacting those policies. However, some deportations did occur. Those are now subject to additional scrutiny in the courts.
And so you mentioned that the courts have blocked two of the Trump administration's immigration actions. Have judges blocked other actions, and has the Supreme Court weighed in on any of these cases?
Yes, Lindsay. So judges have blocked, for now, a total of 93 of the Trump administration's actions, and they've allowed 12 of them to go forward. Now, executive orders that have been blocked include a reexamination of the military's policy towards transgender service members and a reevaluation of the foreign aid that the U.S. government provides to other nations. Despite hundreds of lawsuits, though, the Supreme Court has not weighed in on most of these issues yet. Most recently, it ordered the government not to deport any more Venezuelan migrants under the Alien Enemies Act. That was an emergency appeal to them from a case in the Northern District of Texas. They had previously ruled that individuals could only challenge their removal under the Alien Enemies Act in the place where they're confined, and that the government has to give them proper notice and a reasonable amount of time to contest that in court. And then next month, the Supreme Court will hear arguments, and that's going to be over the question of the legality of birthright citizenship.
Okay, Katrina Kaufman, thank you so much.